You, part of my thing was I was going just for my parents' sake.
No,
just to not make them feel like
yes,
like I'm a fucking loser.
No, y ese es el pedo, güey, de que I think for like let's say our parents like our dad, right? He worked fucking hard, güey. Se chingó con dos jales, güey, 2 jobs. He worked 2 jobs day and night. He'd start one at what, like 4 in the morning, get off by 6, take a nap. By 8 o'clock, he was at the other job. Then he'd get off. He'd do 6 to 5, get home at 6, and that was the life he had, right? Yeah. So for him, he said, you know, I would like my kids to go to college to quote unquote, yeah, obviously generate money, but have a easier job labor wise.
Yeah.
Yo entiendo esa parte, güey.
Yeah.
The point is, college fucking vale verga nowadays.
Yeah.
All it was is just our parents didn't want us to work as hard as they did. Physically, yes.
And work the shifts that we do work.
To have a living that, you know. Pero sí, las horas son igual.
Yeah, no, you know what, bro?
Who mapped that shit out, huh?
And for me, honestly, bro, like when I was, you know, heading into that space of my life where it was time to graduate, and then everyone was signing up for colleges and universities and all this shit. Me, by luck, I ended up going to Cal State LA. I'll be honest with you. I didn't want to be in computer graphics class, and I want to go talk to the counselor. I was like, bro, I'm going to fail this shit because I'm so uninterested.
Computer animation?
Animation. What did I say? Graphics?
Yeah, graphics.
Oh, yeah. Our school wasn't that great.
That shit was dope.
Our school wasn't that great.
Yeah.
You liked it?
Hell yeah.
Mr. Rodriguez?
Yeah, that's fool wanted me to come back for 3-4.
Oh,
you were good at that shit?
Yeah, fool wanted me to come back. I was like, nah, I'm just taking 1-2.
No. No, I got I got out of this shit quick, dude.
Fuck you.
Fucking nerd.
So guess what happened to me? I don't know how it works. I don't know if it was just because of the GPA or whatnot, but I got put into the College Counseling Association.
Fuck this fool. You know what happened one time in college, in high school? Right? You were in that little group, right? In the fucking A building?
Yeah.
Wait, no mames, que voy pasando yo, no, I'm walking in the hallway, right? And I had to go in and talk to, I think, one of the counselors. Or I don't know what. Point is, the room beforehand, this motherfucker's in there bullshitting with like 4 other people. They're just talking in a fucking table. I literally looked back and I was like, is that Ricardo? I'm like, what the fuck? I'm in class. I got pulled out to come talk to my counselor. And this was in there just chopping it up like,
yeah,
como si nada, güey.
Uh-huh.
Free period.
I know. I remember passing by, seeing him talking to that one guy.
Motherfucker's done shit.
Those students right there, dude, they were fucking applying to these big ass schools, and I'm just like faded as fuck, chilling, listening to Bob Marley. You know, and it was crazy way because it was like, so I got placed there, right?
Yeah.
And that's how I ended up going to Cal State, because I was like, you know, these fools are applying, they got their statements and all this shit. I'm just like fuck, this is fucking stupid, bro. All that debt, all I'm thinking about in my head, all that debt these fools are gonna get into, they're fucking dumb as fuck. But I wanted to go to culinary art school, which was even more expensive, and I couldn't afford that shit. Honestly, bro, when I thought about the loan, it freaked me out. So anyways, I'm gonna go through my story quick. The point is, you know, these people started asking me like, what's up with you, bro? Like, are you gonna apply to schools? And I'm like, you have to pay for that?
Este güey no está haciendo nada.
Yeah, no, these guys were like on it, like, what I gotta do next? I'm gonna
fucking
go
stressing. Ricardo's over here chill.
I know, I'm just like, fuck, I can't wait to get the fuck out of here. You know, so I'm just looking around. So anyways, they're applying, bro. They're writing their statements down, visiting schools, and I'm just like, and you know, and then so I was like pulling kids out of class for, you know, for them to do their thing. Anyways, so I asked, is it free to apply? And they said, no, you have to pay. But the school pays for like 4 applications or 3 applications, something like that. And I said, oh shit, so I don't have to pay out of pocket? No, you don't have to pay. So I was like, all right, fuck it, what do I apply to? I went, I applied to 4. So I got into this one, that one, and I just chose Cal State LA because it was closer to the house. Yeah. Because all I was thinking, was if I go dorm somewhere because it's far, I'm going to have to get a loan. And so anyways, I go to school. I did 1 year. I did 2 years. I was working on my 3rd year. And then somewhere along the way, it's like, I don't know what happened exactly, but I couldn't I couldn't get financial aid no more. And I literally had told my parents, I'm doing this shit. And literally, bro, I did it just to keep them happy, bro. Yeah. Because I didn't want to do that shit. I wanted to go cook somewhere. If I had to be a dishwasher first in one of those nice restaurants in downtown LA, like, I wanted to do that. I'll be the dishwasher and then work my way up to becoming, like, the sous chef or be a...
That's something new to me. I didn't know you did it because of them.
Yeah, that's the only reason why I went to college.
I didn't think that's why you did it.
Bro, I didn't want to do that shit.
I just knew you were a nerd, kind of. You were pretty smart. And and I genuinely thought I know you didn't enjoy the whole book stuff.
And the reason why I was like that is because I had him off my back.
Oh, okay.
I knew that if I did my homework and shit, they would let me go out with the girlfriend I had at the time. Yeah. The moment my grades dropped, they wouldn't let me go, not even to the movies like they used to, because that's the only place I was able to go with her anyways.
Yeah. I wonder I didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this motherfucker didn't care. They let him go, or if they did or they didn't. No, so I end up going to this university shit, this Cal State LA. It's not like the best fucking school in the world. I understand that. But like for my parents, it was a fucking big deal to them. They're like, oh, you're not going to Rio Hondo or ELAC. You're going to a Cal State LA. To them, it was a big deal. Yeah. And that's cool, whatever. I mean, I was happy for them. But inside of me, I'm like... I don't want to be here, but I'll do it. Because I honestly, bro, I could have graduated the 4 years in whatever it was, and I would have passed it 100%. Like, no doubt in my mind, I would have graduated. My issue was I did tell my mom clearly, and I said it to her face. The moment I have to start paying for a bachelor's, I quit school.
Yeah.
I literally told her that. The moment I have to pay, I'm quitting. And she's like, no, but I'm going to help you. We're going to help you. Like, my parents, bro. They're not like, they weren't poor, but they weren't rich. Yeah. And those loans for school are fucking expensive as fuck.
Exactly.
So, at the end of the day, bro, I decided not to go to school because then they started talking about loans and, oh, you got to get this loan. You got to get that loan. Oh, you this. Just to get my bachelor's. And I literally told my mom, I'm not going to do that shit to you. Because we know so many kids out there, bro, that me tocó ver, güey, que their parents would get the loans for their kids to go to school, and at the end, bro, les gustaba el desmadre. Ahí hay varios aquí que están escuchando de seguro, güey, que hicieron.
¡Epa! Güey, ¿qué trae, güey? Güey, ¿qué traes, güey?
No, van a caer ladrillos.
Que se hicieron pendejos. Se hicieron pendejos. They knew they didn't want to go to school and they knew what they were doing. They let their parents get these fucking loans and their house is in danger and shit for their kid to go to school, and they fucking went to go and they were fucking dicking around.
Yeah, exactly.
What else? And I told my mom, I'm not going to do that shit to you guys because I don't want to go to school, and I told you the moment I got to pay, I'm out.
Yeah.
And I know it was very disappointing to them, way.
Yeah, it was.
But
it was to my mom.
Especially being the first
to my
born.
Mom, yeah, to my mom it was. My mom was kind of fucking... I had conversations with her.
Yeah, Ricardo, ahorita la cara que tiene de...
Sorry, fool.
No, I know.
Sorry.
No, I know.
Shit!
I know.
I'm revealing shit I'm not supposed to. No. It was to my mom. It was a blow, way. Yeah, it was. I remember her telling me, ¿Y sabes qué me dijo, güey? Fíjate, güey.
¿Qué te dijo? A ver, hijo de su
chisme, güey.
¿Qué te dijo?
She was like,
¿Qué te dijo?
I mean, hijo, well, you? Well, I kind of figured you.
She pretty much stayed up too. Eres otra vía del tren, güey.
Es un pinche caso perdido, güey. Ya lo sabíamos. No,
Your mom's gonna listen to this.
No, está bien, para que vean el pinche resentimiento que No, but it was a big blow for them. But yeah, no, she did. Jokes aside, she really did. Not like that way, But she did say, like, you warned us since the fucking beginning. I mean, we saw how irritated you were in high school. You were ditching already and not giving a shit. But
pinche mechita, güey.
Yeah, funny. I was sick of that. Shit. And just the simple thought of me, food, to go back to college. Sorry, I interrupted your story, by the way.
No.
The simple fact for me to go back to when I heard, you know what scared me the most with college, dude? Just academic wise. When I heard, what is it called, food? AG requirements. Is that what it called? Some shit like that. When you start off the first 2 years, you basically got to do high school all over again. The first 2 years. The classes?
Oh, your basic classes?
Your general.
Dude, when I found out...
General... No, it's not GED.
No, it is.
No,
it is A through G, no?
It's...
I don't know what it's called.
No, I know, but it's your basic class.
Yeah,
pretty much.
When I found out,
I think it's called general ed.
Vale madre. No mames, güey.
No, güey.
I don't fucking remember.
I know what you're talking about. I
It's sex ed and freshman studies.
Fucking Gen X motherfucker. No,
But
The moment I found out, fool, that they said, "Oh, you're gonna have to take this math
now
all
it's
over."
bothering me. I can't remember what it was.
I know.
This math
Anyways.
all over, this English all over, these certain classes that I
basic
just
stuff.
took in high school, fool. When I found that out, oh no, dije yo, ni madres, way. How am I gonna redo something that I already hated since the very beginning? But what a dick, huh? Idiot. But at the same time, it's cool, you know. And that's what my mom said. Like, dude, we knew right off the bat you were already sick of that shit, and yeah, my dad.
Well, you almost didn't graduate.
No, yeah, I did. ¿Tú te crees esa? You don't believe that story,
Oh.
dude. I was right at the 220. Fool. I had it all figured out. I had 4 TA
You
classes.
were right at the 220.
Yeah, fool. Because I had
Fuck, you make me feel better about my situation, dude.
Yeah. Weren't you?
I
Weren't you in futures like everyone else? Donde te regalan la pinche diploma.
No, estás pendejo, güey.
No.
Dijeron,
by
este güey
senior
cuesta
year-
mucho a la
my
verga que se
sophomore year, I
vaya.
went down, fool, but I graduated with 10 extra credits, pendejo.
Oh, eres perro entonces.
No, I didn't feel so great about it until now.
Yeah, no, but it's dude.
10 ain't shit. Yeah, you hit 220 on the mark.
Pero wait.
On the bounce.
What job have you guys gone to where it asks you high school diploma? Chi or no?
Yes.
And okay, you put yes or no, right?
Yeah,
you put yes. Do they ever fucking verify that
Oh,
garbage?
no.
No, I don't think
I want to
so.
meet a job that verifies that shit.
Carl Jr. did, I think, when I worked.
Maybe
on it.
my
First
They
latest.
verified?
I think so, yeah.
Maybe
when
my
I was
most
18,
recent, yeah, but
I don't know.
previous
Someone that worked at Carl
jobs,
Jr. Tell me if they still do that or not, because I remember I brought the diploma.
my previous jobs, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
Whatever. The point is that
I know this one did.
That that's what scared me. Food, not scared me. Way I'm just using the dumbass
Annoyed
word.
you.
Yeah, it's what annoyed me, dude, a lot. That I said, dude, I gotta go through all that. The same thing I just did right now. Do it now in college, and I'm like, nah, dude, I'm not about to do that. And I thought of like, I always thought about short careers, but the money again, how you had said, right, dude? Like you go back to that and you think about, you know, your dad working fucking crazy ass hours. And just to think that, okay, well, now I'm going to have to suck my dad's money out like that now with my short career, which is a career that I didn't even know what the hell I was going to do. But yeah, no, dude, to me, that college thing, yeah, it was, but yeah.
Honestly, though, wait, but think about it. Why is college pushed on us so bad? It's because, no, not so bad, but it's just like, again, like what we said, our parents migrated over, came over from Mexico, or you know, some of our parents, Central America, whatever. Their thing is they don't want you to struggle as much as they struggle. They don't want you to work as physically as much as they have, or the amount of hours. Although we're probably working same amount of hours as they were.
Yeah.
Not,
college
right?
isn't the answer anymore, though,
But the thing is
as
that
you could see.
back then, yes, going to college, getting education, yes, but so
Back
much
then,
has changed that there's people that go to college too and they get a degree in a field that's almost non-existent anymore.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, like journalism, for
Yeah.
example. Anybody can be a journalism now. Like,
Well, yeah, all the
a journalist,
podcasters, all the
journalists
fucking
It's
TikTokers, YouTubers.
So journalism is almost like a dying field.
Yeah.
It's like
Yeah.
there's people that still go to school for certain stuff like that, and it's like, dude,
Yeah.
they're gonna take somebody that has somewhat experience, maybe not your education, but some experience over
Yeah.
your education. It doesn't matter if you fucking went to school all 4 years and got a degree.
Yeah.
You have
Photography-
no
photography
fucking
is a big one.
experience.
Pero,
Photography
güey,
is a
yo sabes
huge
lo
one.
que siempre decía, like those kids that would go to, I know a lot of them, that want to go get their PE teacher degree at college.
Kinesiology or whatever it's
Kinesiology,
called.
mama me lo, hey, bro.
Ay, güey.
You just went. You just shut your parents' fucking mouth up and said, "I graduated from college." Just shut the fuck
That
up.
shit doesn't pay well.
I
no
make
more.
3 times what you fucking make with your kinesiology ass fucking shit, bro.
I know, yeah. It's-
And I'm not flexing on it. All I'm just saying is because those who try to make you feel like they're better than you because they graduated. It's like, bitch, shut the fuck
because
up.
at the end of the day, what are they saying? Oh, I graduated from college. Oh yeah, what'd you go for? And that's where it stops.
PE teacher.
Conversation stops there. Conversation stops there because they want to hit you with the I graduated from college and what? And then you're like, okay, what for?
I'm a typewriter professional. Fuck you talking about? Typewriters don't exist no more, fool. But the mom is proud as shit. Like, get the fuck out of here with that
And that's the
shit.
thing. Where
And the
like,
debt and the loans are in, my guy.
Exactly. Wait, so you guys have some college experience. Fuck,
Did you go?
No, that I said I was gonna take a year off. A year turned into 2.
That's a good one to talk about there.
2 years turned into 3. I went for a semester at Rio Hondo when I was like 22, I think. They got even.
It was later. I remember.
Even finish the semester. Yeah, I didn't finish the semester. Why? Because I was working 10 hours a day.
No.
In a warehouse we were working at. You know, I was working 10 hours a day every day. Going home, showering, going to fucking school, class. And I'm not gonna lie, dude, I was doing good. Like in my classes, I was fucking doing good. But I just stopped showing up the last 3 weeks.
Let me guess what got you to want to go to college at 22. It was you were working those hours. The job was a little difficult, like physically at times, and you said, maybe I don't want to be doing this forever, so I might go to college and see if I could fucking maybe find a better job.
Yes and no.
So what's 2 plus 2?
You told me a couple times you wanted to go back.
Yeah, yes and no,
at the
but
warehouse.
It was my girlfriend at the time that pushed me.
Yeah.
Y pues no acabó ahí el cuento bien y no acabó ese cuento tampoco bien, güey. But
Why do I feel like I've heard this story before?
It was the amount of hours that I was working and that.
And that. Apologies for the earphone listeners and that fucking loud ass fucking laugh. Shit fucking shattered my eardrum.
I'm sorry.
It was
Jesus Christ.
It was those 2 things, güey. To be honest, and I did it para que se callara, güey. You know, it was like constant pushing. I'm like, you know what?
What did you?
Y a la hora, güey, ni acabé. Wait,
how much did you waste?
Pause.
How much did you waste? How much did you waste? How much did you waste? How much did you pay for that?
It wasn't that much.
You were paying out of pocket?
Yeah.
Oh, because you were working already.
It was a couple
No
$100.
FAFSA. No FAFSA.
Yeah, it was a couple $100. Wait, it wasn't much.
Yeah, I don't know.
Guess what? For those taxes, I was able to claim college.
Oh yeah.
At the time.
Oh yeah.
No, what do you mean? What are you talking about? I don't know what you're talking about. Hold on. Just threw myself under the bus right there.
Yeah, Fed's about to walk in this motherfucker.
But no, see,
Trying to make a phone call.
Hey,
we got him. We've been working on this 6 episodes.
Right,
five
finally see
100
somebody
episodes
slip.
in, we got him.
No, but see, that's what I'm trying to say. Where it's like,
yeah,
that's necessarily not. Hey, wait, somebody's in your
hey, your
front door.
birth control's ready. Go take it.
Shut the fuck up, dude.
So pretty much, it's like
birth control.
We all had the fucking experience of of college. I guess
you know what?
Call me
You know
Zerg.
what? From college, like for me, the experience at Cal State was cool because while I was working at La Piñata, which was it was a cool job. Which you got a story about that place?
Dude.
What happened? We got you in there.
Yeah.
Se enamoró.
What? No. Even worse.
Preguntando.
Wait, I
Se
never
te
told you
cayeron
the
las
story.
carritas, güey. on the
No,
phone.
Espérate, güey. Se me cayó algo,
Habla
güey.
pues, güey. Dime.
So at the time we're all trying to get this is what like a year after high school I think or that so I don't know. Point is we're all trying to get in there, right? And this fool got in there and I go for my day. So I'm working right there, bam, obviously dishwashing, this and that, blah blah, whatever they need help on. Yeah, towards the end, güey, que me dicen, hey, take these llévate los frijoles, la bandeja de los frijoles.
No, man.
To the freezer, right?
Oh, I can only imagine.
The fucking trays are hot though. Were they hot?
Not only
still?
that, wait, they were long and they were heavy.
And had like a little lip to them too. The trays.
Güey, y los llenaban hasta arriba, güey. The whole way over there? Oh, cabrón.
He was clenching his ass
I was looking at the girl that was running the shop, just fucking cleaning the floor after me, güey. The whole way to the freezer, se me cayeron, güey. And guess what?
It was empty by the time you got to the fridge.
No, güey, tampoco no seas culero, güey.
Halfway.
Hey, güey, they never called me back. They did just to give me my feria.
Oh, you were on trial?
Thank you. It was
it was a tryout for like Christmas.
It was pretty much for see how you're gonna do or whatever, blah blah.
Yeah.
And at the time, one of our friends was working there. He had been working there for a while, and he got Ricardo.
I didn't know this
I
story.
got no, yo creo yo fue Well, yo no fui el único, güey, que falló, right? But, yeah, a mí se me cayeron los frijoles. Y me dieron mi feriecita the
and I
following
remember
weekend.
I asked
Thank
him,
you.
I'm like, hey,
Never
what
again.
happened? I'm like, you in or what? He's like, no, I dropped the beans.
And I
was
figured that was going to be it.
And he said, I dropped the beans. I'm like, well, what did you do? And I asked, que dice, no, se le cayeron los frijoles una mamada. Dije, what do you mean? No, I dropped the beans. I'm like, oh shit. Dice, se me cayeron todos los pinches frijoles on the way. I was like, oh shit.
Well, yeah, it was just because I would walk and they were so heavy. So, you know, you take a step, it goes one way and then
well, that floor, to be honest, was like you were hiking that bitch to the freezer. It was
yeah,
like,
so they started going one way and then the other. Solo de la esquinita, güey.
Yeah.
Caía para abajo y para abajo y para abajo. No,
it's not your fault, dude. Don't feel bad about that, John.
No, Dick, I don't feel bad about that.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do. No, yes, you do. I could see it.
I don't think.
Yeah, you do. No, I could see it.
Imagine if I don't know what would have happened if I would have worked there for a month. I probably still would have. Yeah, don't exist. Never mind.
I would have hired you.
I was there for a while.
Yeah, Ricardo was there for a while.
No, and it was cool, way because that job, like, obviously, like, I was able to work and go to college, and I was getting paid cash right there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that was a good thing. That you.
So, Ricardo, let me pull out the fucking phone again, real quick.
That place closed down. It no longer exists.
Throw
Give a second.
Oh, I thought you were gonna take a picture.
It? No, I'm calling the IRS. now too.
Well, you know that place was you know, they closed down now, so if you want to go look for them, they're already gone. But you know, so it was cool, man. Like, when I was going to Casa de LA, it was a good experience. I did learn a lot, and I learned a lot, but it was more of like the mixture of like how within LA, like certain parts of LA, like how people are so different within LA.
Yeah,
which was something I had never seen, because like the people from like East LA and the people that live in like the South Bay, and like, dude, it's just completely different. But sticking on to what I think college means now, I think college don't mean shit anymore. I think if you pursue it for education, you pursue it for, I don't know, whatever personal gain you think, bro. But one, it's too expensive. Two, I think it's unbelievable that we live in a country, bro, that we send millions and millions of dollars to fucking Ukraine, who I give no fuck about, but we can't afford free college for students.
Yeah.
There are some brilliant fucking minds out here, bro, that along the way they got lost. I don't want to take it to sports, but there's a lot of brilliant soccer players that we knew, but just because they didn't have the money to go to these showcases and these top clubs that get showcased, they ended up not making it.
Yeah.
And I'm not speaking for myself, because I honestly, I wasn't at that level.
Yeah.
But we know people that could have probably made it because they're broke. So what I'm trying to say with the college thing, it's like, it's too expensive. And nowadays, bro, there's just so many other avenues of making a career and making money.
Oh, absolutely.
So I'm going to chime in there, because I think there is careers that you do really, come on, dude. You're not going to go to La Sobadora, dude, over a chiropractor.
Why
you know
not?
what I mean? Those are people, well, in the sense that, like, for medical reasons, like actual real, pues sí, pues, güey, somos mexicanos, pero
aunque sea temporary.
Yeah, but it gets to a point where you need actual real professional.
But chiropractors are also known as frauds.
Oh, wow, we're gonna get into it like that.
Está,
That's a different story, dude.
No, they are.
Déjate tronar los huesos, güey.
Okay, güey, un pinche doctor, pues, dude, a fucking doctor, güey. You know what I mean? You have an infection or something, dude. La señora Doña Clara no te va.
They'll take your appointment over the phone, but go ahead.
Sáquense a la chingada.
Wait, are you talking about the massage chiropractor?
Yeah, massage barber?
I don't know. Yeah.
¿Cuál sobadora, güey? Estás hablando.
They're still probably making more money than the fucking person that graduated from a 4-year.
When you give them 140
no, you know,
bucks.
And that's the thing, though. Next, hey, bro.
Hi, Miguel.
Honestly, next to like,
I didn't finish my point.
Well, what is it?
Finish your point.
That you're talking about, like, it's saying that it's not that, I guess, important to go to college. I think some people, I think it all depends also on the kind of person you are, right? If you're very studious, very book smart, you really want to follow that, and typically those are people that want to be engineers, that want to be architects, that want to be doctors. we need those kind of people in the world, dude. You know, and yes, do go to college. Do be that person. Be that person that we do fucking need.
For stuff like that, yes.
That's what I'm saying. Yes. So that's where I'm kind of trying to chime in on what Ricardo's point is, because I feel like he kind of generalized it.
But it's just for the general stuff.
Yes.
For the stuff
but
that
when
used
it
to
comes
go for like 20, 30, 40 years ago.
No. Like, you know what? I didn't think you guys heard me, but like photography is one of them. Man, people used to go to college for that. Yeah. Instagram gives you all of those beautiful pictures that you can take now. Your phone is
probably your best. If you don't have a nice camera, your phone's your best option. And they might even take pretty good pictures.
So those generalized careers that maybe, if that's what you're speaking about, I agree with you. But you can't, I can't just shut all that other extra stuff down, because we need all those other
there are jobs now. There are certain jobs now that used to require a bachelor's.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And they came out publicly saying, I don't know. I think we just need someone that knows and wants to do the job and knows how to do it and show us that you can do this job well. And I don't care if you have a bachelor's anymore.
In other words, they'll take experience over education.
And also connections too, bro. You could get a job that requires a fucking bachelor's.
Wait. When we were working in a warehouse, how did we get that job? Not to say that it was a hard job to get.
Yeah.
But it was through a recommendation.
Yeah.
Whether they were hiring at the moment or not.
Yeah.
Right? We went in based off so-and-so.
And there was no warehouse experience. I didn't have warehouse experience when I went.
Oh, no. You don't need warehouse experience.
No, I know. But I'm saying I didn't
have
warehouse.
No, I know. I get what you're saying.
We're talking about recommendations, right? How you get in. That's what I'm saying.
Recommendations, yeah.
That's why
it was literally so-and-so referred me to this job. Okay, boom, here you go.
And then there's money leeches out there.
Oh, yeah.
So I'm going to give you a money leech and a money leech industry, bro, that is broken as hell. The barber industry is fucked.
Ooh, dang.
This guy right here learned to cut hair, sanitize his machines through YouTube.
Oh, yeah.
Why do I have to go pay $15,000, $10,000 so some guy can license me and certify me to cut hair? Fucking leeches, bro. Huh? Instead of being like, hey, he knows how to cut hair. You can get a job. And now these barbers think they're rappers, charging all this kind of money. Now you're under their schedule. Oh, this kind of shit. Like, bro, get the fuck out of here. But anyways. And that's the reason why I decided to start cutting my own hair. That and genetic reasons. But at the end of the day, bro, it's like,
the pricing is ridiculous.
What was ridiculous when they charged $8, $7 for a haircut. That was kind of ridiculous. Because cutting hair is not easy.
Well, but think about it. At the time where it goes back to the shit that's like minimum wasn't that much before.
Yeah, but I think
minimum
it's
goes
too
up.
much.
Everything goes up.
It's inflated too much. So I think they take advantage
that barber industry, they start
talking about. Now you want to get your beard lined up and all of that. Oh, all of a sudden it's gonna be 60. Like, whatever they want to charge you, and it's like, what the fuck? Thank God.
Go to the barber now?
I go to the barber for my hair.
Okay, how much is that?
No me cobra tanto, güey. He charges me $20.
No, fuck no. That's not what it is now.
I go $20 every 2 weeks.
Yo fui aquí a la esquina, güey.
But he's been cutting my hair for like 8 years.
And I came up with an excuse to not cut it after all.
Get the fuck out.
No, what was it, like $40?
Fuck no, dude. Yeah.
45. Yeah. No, yeah.
And then the thing is, then on top of that, they look at you. Where's my tip, bitch? Where's my tip, bitch?
No,
and then you feel like a shitty person if you don't tip
So
them,
that's the thing, though, right?
Dude,
remember that beauty college that was right there by the house, Brian?
Yeah.
Where the 99-cent store?
Yeah.
You know how much all those people were charging in there? No. I mean, how much a head just to go? Like $20,000 each person, bro. No, man. For them to teach them in that fucking little beauty college shit. That I don't know if that's still a thing.
Well, you know what a lot of people do? A lot of people do what they do too is they'll know somebody, I guess they can get them licensed. They'll just kick them a couple K.
So even some of these short careers then, dude, are also, it's not just college in general,
dude,
then, huh?
Short careers,
barbershops are short careers.
It doesn't, because you're learning something.
I mean, the homeboy's mechanics. If your dad's a mechanic from Mexico, he learned that shit. He teaches his son. Why does he have to go get certified and licensed for $30,000 or something at ITT Tech or some of these garbage ass schools
for something
just so he could get into the fucking BMW dealership, so that then the first person they cut is him anyways?
Yeah, that's true.
It's a joke.
Because you have less experience. You don't have as much experience. Oh, there's budget cuts. We got to keep the people that know the most. Sorry.
So you guys, of course, you guys have children. I have a question for you guys. This is the internal debate that I've been having, and I have my own answer for it. For me, is college an end goal and a pursuit that you guys will pressure and instill in your children? Because this is the next generation, right?
It depends on what they want to go for. I mean, I will encourage to try to go get a college education, but
why?
Be reasonable about what you're gonna go for. Don't tell me you're gonna be going to college because you want to be a sports journalist. Let's put it that way. For example, right? Because I'll be like, you don't need to go to college for that shit. Come on,
Daddy
fuck out of here.
Daddy does one.
No, I'm not paying for it, so no, you're not going.
Yeah.
It's like, tell me you're going to college for something that I'm like, okay. That's a field that still exists now.
Some of the
field
things
that's gonna exist in the future. Fine, yes, I will push for that. But to go to college to simply get your AA, your bachelor's, and
just to
do,
say
and do what?
Yeah.
Like if you know your kid's going to school just to shut you up, that because you pressured them to go to school, do you tell them?
You know what? Instead of all this money I have saved up for you, instead of me paying for your college or whatever the case may be. Start your own shit. Let's figure out what you like, and I'll help you with that. We'll use your money that I've saved, and we'll help you start your own shit. Find it, figure it out.
Okay,
I would say that.
And I think that's where our parents didn't really dig deep into what we like, what our goals are, type of thing. And I think that's what this parenting is now a bit different. I could kind of see based on your thinking and the way that you're saying it is similar. The way I kind of see it, where I'm gonna also try to drive my daughters to try to dig deep into what their interests are, what they like in the future, and then from there we will talk.
Exactly.
We will go a direction that they want to go to, and I'm gonna be there to support them.
Exactly.
I'm not gonna shit on what they want to do if it's something that I'm just like, what the hell are you doing? But I'm gonna shit on them, but in a nice way. Obviously, your daughter, your
talk
kids,
to them reasonable, where it's like, look. This and that, XYZ for that reason or whatever. Like, I know you like this, but see that more as a hobby, not as your focus.
Yeah, there you go.
Know?
There you go.
But hobby
Perfect.
can turn into money.
Yes, it can, but that's what I'm saying. It's like, put your focus elsewhere. Keep that as a hobby. I'm not telling you stop doing this. Keep it as a hobby, and then
it's something my dad told us. It has a lot to do with what we're talking about, and I think Ricardo could chime in after this. That I actually liked. Not sure if I'm going to follow or not with this, but I remember my dad would tell us, Ricardo, if you guys keep going to school, I'll keep helping you financially.
Yeah, and I said, fuck no.
Why?
I just
no.
No, because for me, it was just never the right thing to do.
Yeah. I don't know if I'll follow that. Given the fact that I have girls, right? Think
about it, dude.
I think it's different.
Are you gonna if they're pursuing something that's like non-existent in the next 5
Oh,
years?
wait, hold on.
Like
the reason why I answered you like that?
Yeah, I don't know. I was kind of
no.
You just thought about it.
Yeah.
Oh no, because I saw his reaction. I'm like, what did I say?
Is there anything else?
I was like, this was about a fucking.
Okay.
No. Dude, I'm like, this was about to smack me with the fucking head.
Yeah.
I was like, oh, okay.
No, listen to me.
It wasn't the right thing to do. I guess not.
No.
Like,
oh no. Well,
ow.
No,
fuck.
for me, so that's the reason why I left college, because my dad told me.
Yeah.
Of course, the same thing that he's like, as long as you're going to school, I'm gonna support you. For me, I realized like I'm lying to this dude. He's working hard as fuck.
Yeah.
This was literally what I thought, and I told it to him to his face not too many years ago. I was like, dude, you work fucking hard, and me going to college for my own comfort, knowing you're still gonna give me money for this and that shit, I can't accept. I mean, I started working at 15 way, so I learned what it was to make my own money early. Yeah. And I understood how hard his job was. Like, dude, I used to go unload containers. We used to go unload containers for a couple bucks at his warehouse. So that shit was hard work. So for me, I swear that today I stick by it. I couldn't do that shit to him where I knew I was gonna be lying to him by going to college when I didn't want to be there and I didn't want to do anything with it. And I'm like, yeah, he's gonna support me, and I'm sure he was willing to probably put a loan on his ass to fucking get me through college.
And you were never gonna know.
For me, it was the most selfish thing I could have done, and I thought it was unfair because he works fucking hard. And I seen him work hard. I couldn't do it.
It was a good way of showing those support though from his side, and I think that's cool, you know. And I think that's something I don't want to talk right now because my kids are too young. But in the future, you know, things happen. But I think I might not follow that in the sense of because I think it's a way of him pushing and motivating, you know, Ricardo in that time to kind of say, hey man, like don't worry about, you know. The money. What was it? I think he paid your insurance back then and stuff like that for your car and stuff like that.
Anyway, they can
the phone.
They'll help you with anything that they can help.
And that's cool though, dude, because you kind of push your kid. I mean, Ricardo looked at it that way, and I think it's.
But see, I think the way Ricardo looked at it is very fair though. And not a lot of people will look at it that way because then you would have the majority that will be like, okay, well, cool, I don't have to worry about nothing, right? Y luego no acaban, güey. And your parent, your dad, your mom, or whatever might not, you know, tell you, pues no acabaste si todo este dinero que like, went to shit, pretty much. You didn't, you know.
Y eso que está diciendo, he's gonna understand why I said to him what I said. Maybe you don't understand that part, but
What don't I understand?
Huh?
What don't I understand?
So let me finish my story. So the reason why I thought like that, fool, is because like there was this kid that was about the same age as mine. And it was my mom's best friend, kind of, growing up. Y este güey me ganaba en los grados, güey, en todo, güey. Ese güey iba bien verga, güey. Yeah. And he went to a big university, I think, fool. And his parents fucking put a big-ass loan on they refinanced the house for this fucking fool to go to school.
Yeah.
And I was following the story, and I was going to college too, but I wasn't going to this big universities. And I'm just like, and my mom, the way she would talk about it was kind of like telling me, like, hey, motherfucker, you fucking got to step it up because this motherfucker's killing it.
Come on now.
So that's the pressures I had. They were very different than maybe how he seen it from your first comment.
I had no pressure.
Yeah, see, I had different pressures, bro. Pressure. Like, same household, different pressures. Yeah. And I'm just like, kind of like, fuck, like, it's going to disappoint. So anyways, these people refinanced their house, took money out to get this fucking dumbass to go to Philadelphia, some university over there. And this whole time, this fool ain't even going to school, and he's eating up the money and fucking got some chick pregnant over there, and he was working at a McDonald's in Philadelphia while the parents over here thought that, the parents over here thought, my son.
Your son, and fucking eating Mickey D's and shit.
And I'm just looking at my dad pull up in his truck at 6 o'clock and shit. I'm like, I can't do this to these people, bro. This is fucking wild. Because literally, I don't want to be, first of all, I don't know what I want to be exactly. And I know how expensive the school was because I would see the payments of how much money it was for every 10 weeks. I think every 10 weeks it was like $2,700, I think. Yeah. And I'm like, $2,700? Like, where the hell are we going to get this money from? So I have to get loans. And yeah, they offered the help, bro. But I just like, dude, I'm like, I don't know what I want to do. I'm like kind of half-assing class in school. Yeah. And I'm getting by. I'm getting B's and A's and shit. But I'm like half doing it. I'm not really interested. Yeah. And we were partying quite a bit at that time too.
At that time, yeah.
I mean, we go to that one house, bro. Beer pong every day. We get drunk during the week.
Like halfway through your second year, no? And then on to your third year?
Yeah. Hey, we'll time you off. Beer pong.
Exactly.
So
or we will hit the trap house.
Yeah. Bro, I couldn't do that shit to my parents, bro. I was like, dude, I'm a piece of shit if I do that shit to them. That was me because of this kid's example. That when they found out later that this fool was living a lie this whole time and the parents refinanced their house to pay. Yeah. Like, I was aware financially early on, bro. Like, this is fucking stupid.
Yeah. Fuck, to refinance But that's what I'm trying to say, where it's like, at least Ricardo was like, had that mind that not a lot of people would have.
Chingo de feria, güey. No iba a ser 5,000 bolas y ya. O sea, you're talking about tens. I'm like, fuck.
That's why I'm saying, güey, like, for me, I mean, obviously our parents are all like, oh, there's scholarships you can get, FAFSA you can get, the government will pay for your education. Yeah, to a certain extent. If you make more than what's
Yeah.
you know, the requirement, then guess what? Now you got to pay out of pocket.
Yeah.
There's only, and that's what some more parents wouldn't understand. They just hear the government will pay for education. There's scholarships out there for you.
And
you
it also
qualify
depends.
for this, and it takes care of
it also depends on financial advisor that is at the school way.
Yeah.
Because there are financial advisors at certain schools that they'll do whatever they can to help you.
Exactly.
And the one I had wasn't that person.
Yeah.
It was kind of like, oh well, yeah. I mean, yeah. And I'm just like,
Yeah. What?
so you're telling me that I have to get a fucking loan and these are the companies or these are...
No.
She's like,
that's wrong.
Yeah, we could have your parents come in. And once they said, I'm going to include my parents, I'm like, oh, hell no.
Yeah. No.
I was like, there's no fucking way. I'm like, what am I going to bring my parents? Be like, get a loan for me because I'm going to get a 4-year in what? Kinesiology. Like,
You're taking fucking
you're
jabs
gonna be a
again.
PE teacher or what?
yeah, bro, like, it's a
Okay.
fucking joke. Like, oh, stretch this way. Oh, you have, what was scoliosis and shit like that. Like, what the fuck you talking about? You fucking clown.
Ricardo was gonna be like, I got my degree. I graduated from said, university. What did you do?
Yeah, bro.
God, dude.
No, I get it. Like I understand. That's what I'm telling you. That you did something that not a lot of other people would do. There's other people like the example that you gave that maybe out of fear, out of the parents, they didn't want to tell their parents because they were fucking around. And let's be honest, certain college experiences are certain college experiences, and you can get lost in the experience. And next thing you know, 2 years in, you hit the fan.
I think I would. I think I would have. I would have stayed in college. I got really bored right off the bat. The first 2 semesters, I got bored and I started doing some dumb things. But I think what fucked me up is if I would have, because I did go, right, but I only went for a year or a little bit less than a year. But I think what messed me up, if there was a soccer team where I went in the college that I went to, I think I would have survived a little bit longer. Obviously it's not the case for you. I don't know if it was the case for you or not, or you didn't give a shit about soccer or not, or whatever the case, but sports was something that kind of drove me. It kind of drove me along the way.
What the fuck?
It kind of drove me along the way.
Counts.
No, dude, and then that college that I signed up to, they didn't have a team, so I was just kind of left with nothing. I was just kind of like, dude, so everything's about books here.
Yeah.
I was like, nah, dude. So in my experience, that's what that. I know that kind of just drove me away even more. So I just started working night shifts in Carl's Jr. Because I worked at Carl's Jr. when I was 18. And so fucking having to deal with people and all that stuff. But I just started working the graveyard shift.
I remember.
And I would be laying down in bed, dude. And my mom would come and you weren't home anymore. I don't know where you would go to college or whatever you would do. My mom would open the door and she'd be like, so are you going to school?
Yeah, like, don't you have class today?
And I'm like, es que trabajé anoche. I worked last night, Mom. She's like, yeah, I know, but you said you were going to go.
Yeah.
You said, because I told my mom and my dad, right? At that time, you still look for approval for the parents, right? Yeah. Any move that you make. And I told and my mom's like, yeah, but you said that you were going to go to school even though you were going to work night shifts because you just wanted more money or whatever at the same time. Yeah. But I knew I had a plan in my head, dude. And I knew that I was going to give it up and I was just going to let it go. So every time she'd come in, me ponía la defensiva. I'd get defensive as fuck. Throw her a shoe. Get out of here.
Pinche niña.
Yeah, lady. Leave me alone. I'll bring you a Santa Fe chicken or a Western, Western cheeseburger later.
Yeah, fuck yeah.
You want Crisco fries or onion rings?
No,
I'll bring that shit later, man.
Mamá, le traje una hamburguesa.
Yeah, déjeme en paz.
Leave me alone.
Déjeme en paz.
Yeah, no, and I just think that like pressuring kids to go to college like that though nowadays is like. So you guys gave your perspective of like your kid's situation.
I would want my kid, obviously, my
honestly
kids to go as long as they're going for a reasonable
and mine
area.
Mine's a little bit more simple.
Field.
I want her to do something.
Yeah,
do something.
Do something.
Show me something.
If they were to tell me,
do something.
College is not for me. School's not for me. Okay, let's figure it out. Mm-hmm. What do you like? What do you like to do? Whatever. Blah, blah. Dude, we're
I want to stay home. Play video games, Dad.
Okay,
stream.
No, okay. Hey, YouTube has made a lot of money for a lot of people. Simple shit, easy shit.
But do you as a parent start judging it there too though? You start kind of looking at your kid, you're like, it's hard though because you have to try. Some of these YouTubers, they've been doubted a lot of times, and look at them now.
Well, like
millions
Ninja?
and millions of
It's like I said,
like Ninja.
yeah, millions and millions of streamers.
It's like I said earlier,
and stuff
way.
like that. And
now that's a hobby. Take that as a hobby. If you don't want to go to school,
Okay, so you'd say that.
get yourself a job.
Okay, so you'd say that.
Get yourself at least a little part-time job, then you can come home
Yeah.
and we can set your shit up, and hopefully that shit hits.
At what point do you say, okay, it's not hitting?
There's got to be a time frame.
Como aquí
obviously.
este pinche podcast, güey.
There's got to be a time frame.
There's got to be
fool.
a time frame.
Hey, si pega, pega. Si no pega, güey, no pegó y ya,
cuando
güey.
decimos que no pegó esto.
No, and you know what's my
seas
perspective
culero,
about
güey.
school now, way? I feel like school trains employees.
Yeah.
Yeah, for the workforce.
And
Pendejo.
Sorry, güey. Es
and
que la aventé una
school,
semilla.
and school teaches you to be on time, to be early, to get to school every day, so you get to work every day. You clock out when it's time to clock out.
Yeah.
If you're a good student, you're most likely gonna be a good employee. And that's for me the avenue that if I were to ever get to have kids, it's not the avenue I want for them.
Yeah.
Like I want them to discover some kind of skill that they like or a topic or something that they like, way, and it's like, you like it, now show me that you can be the best you can at
That.
it. Kind of like Cristiano
Yeah,
told his son.
Yeah.
They were talking to Cristiano, and Cristiano's like, I don't want him to be a soccer player. I would like it, obviously.
Yeah.
But I want him to be the best at whatever he wants. And honestly, that would be my approach now, because
Exactly.
to add the pressure of going to college and so at such a young age make your kid feel like you're a failure because you didn't go to college or you dropped out of college, I think is wrong.
But you know why? It's because nowadays there's more avenues than it just going to college.
Yeah,
There's
because
different
before it
things,
was
too.
like college or you're a fuck up.
Or exactly. So now it's
Yeah.
like, dude, there's YouTube, social media, TikTok.
Well, yeah, you could sit there and go,
There's
ooh,
fucking-
ice cream. Spicy.
Oh, ASMR?
Chili
And,
pepper.
and as long as you
ASMR is what
fucking
it's called, dude.
or whatever the fuck
and it's
it's called.
fucking and as long as you got subscribers and people watch your shit, guess what?
Yes. Thank you. Like, what the fuck? But they
Exactly.
make a lot more money than I do a year, I'll tell you that much, in like 2 days.
That's why I'm telling you that it's like
Yeah.
You know why those things are successful, though, dude? Because a lot of these kids' attention span has.
Have you ever sat there and looked at it for more than a minute?
No, I have.
I'm like, what
dude,
the
that
fuck
shit
am I
fucking.
doing?
That shit, ¿cómo se dice? Me desespera. Hola, güey. ¿Qué estoy haciendo? ¿Qué estoy viendo, güey?
but
Apaguen esta madre.
Yeah, it's just fucking
Turn this shit off.
it
I
just
really
shows
got
that
it.
it's like,
Fucking
dude,
weird.
because of technology nowadays, it's like there's more ways you can make money than just going
Yeah.
to college. Like going to college now, it necessarily isn't. It's not gonna guarantee you a fucking job once you're fucking done. You can have a 4-year fucking degree. You go to a law firm or whatever, and hey,
Yeah.
guess what? They're gonna be like, they're just out of
But let
college
me
though.
ask-
We just took this
so,
intern.
So let me ask you guys a question individually.
And
Will.
they start you off with some shitty ass wages, huh? And you have a college degree. Like, what the fuck is that?
And you got to do an internship before you get
Yeah,
an
you
official
do, huh?
job.
Which means work for
so
free.
so
Yeah.
so yeah.
exactly.
So let me ask you guys a question. So let's say if you guys had this like college mindset, you wanted to go to college. Did you ever look at a profession in that you the pathway was college? You ever look at a profession and be like, "Ooh, I want to go through there"?
Not really.
No.
To be honest, I didn't. I
So-
didn't
so-
because I knew that.
So what was
college
the purpose? It was financials, right? Like, where the
Yeah.
fuck am I gonna make the most money?
Yeah.
Yeah.
For
Yeah.
me, it was, to be honest, it's like, look, my
Yeah,
parents,
same.
my parents never wanted me to get to work.
Just make
They
money,
wanted me to
motherfucker,
go
yeah.
to school, right? Because they were like, the moment you start working, you're gonna not necessarily. Well, yeah, they're like, you're gonna fall in love with the money. You're not gonna want to go to school because you're getting paid.
Yeah,
weekly.
Oh my god!
They're
They
like,
said that
you're
shit
gonna
so
fall
many
in love with the
times.
money, and you're not gonna want to. And you're saying you're gonna take a year off and you want to work. You're not gonna go to school.
Yeah.
It's not gonna happen. You're not gonna go back. You're gonna fall in love with it.
Your
Okay,
siblings went
whatever.
to college.
I
they
think-
graduate?
I think my brother did like about a year or two community college, but it's like he didn't finish.
Why?
He's
He
doing
wanted
well.
more money. He needed more money.
I don't know what the reason was, but it's
I'm
like,
sure
dude, he's doing well. My sister was like a couple credits away from graduating Cal State LA.
Hey, you weren't too far away from graduating, I think.
No,
Am
I
I
wasn't
wrong?
far.
Am I wrong? No, right? I'm right.
Yeah, I wasn't far.
So
Well,
go
from
back
getting
and
my
finish it.
beat, nah.
Yeah.
Well, no, actually, I tried.
Yeah, do it.
I tried, but at that point, it
Kinesiology.
was too long, so I had to redo the basic
beginning?
courses. Yeah.
Yeah.
So pretty much
so-
what I'm trying to get to is that
Not the
at
basic,
the
but I
end
had
of
to
the
take a
day-
placement test.
At the end of the day, we have
To see how
Ricardo
stupid
with
I
the
got
most college
years.
experience.
No, I'm serious. I'm
Ricardo
serious.
has like the most college experience. You
Yeah.
have
1 year or less. than
whatever
one
it
year.
is. I didn't even finish a semester to begin with, and it's like, and at the end of the day,
We have good paying jobs though.
we can
So
say
that's
we're
all right.
pretty.
You know
we're-
what's one thing?
We're okay.
Financially
We're
stable.
doing okay.
Financially
You know
stable.
what?
Yeah,
you know, honestly,
definitely.
what I would tell you right now, Louie, if I was, this is me. This is 100% me right now. Where my mind is today, I no longer want to be an employee. Right?
Mm-hmm.
I'm really working hard right now to not be an employee. I don't want to be an employee for anybody. But I wish I had the confidence and the mindset that it's stupid to think like that, because obviously over years and age you mature and your mind starts changing. But if I had this mind and this, like the way I think now, and the confidence and the fact that I don't want to be an employee for somebody, one, I would have dropped out of college a lot earlier.
Yeah.
Two, I think I would have tried to find an avenue to start generating my own money, even if it's $5 a day, $2-3 a day, while I was still living at my parents' house.
Yeah.
That's how you can start a business. And for all these young people that are out there right now, I do recommend that if college isn't the pathway you guys think about right now, start selling the stupidest thing you see, even if it's stuff at home that you don't use anymore. Like Gary Vee, I think his name, he talks about it. And it's the smartest thing to do if college isn't the path you want to take. And if you don't want to be an employee, if you already know that you don't want to be an employee for somebody, fuck college, fuck all that shit. I mean, it's cool, bro. Like, you could go get educated, but I think at the end of the day, not everyone wants to be an employee. And the way I am today, bro, working for corporate America for this, as long as I've been working, I don't want to be a fucking employee for anybody anymore. Like, after this job I have, I will no longer work for anybody ever again.
Yeah.
I said that a few years back, and I stick to it, bro. Like,
Yeah.
and it's not, and not everyone has to go take that path, but now that's the path that I want to take. The way I think about it, because I went to UNLV for the cybersecurity program. Yeah, bro, same shit. I paid it out of my pocket this time, and I paid it. It was 15 grand over like 9 months. Yes, I took the course. Yes, I graduated. Yes, I was doing well. Yes, I learned everything.
Well, look who's showing off now. No, I'm just playing.
No, but
Kinesiology.
no, the kinesiology. That shit ain't even at the ankle level, bro.
No,
So check it out. So I graduate from that, and so then it's time to start looking for a job, looking for a career, and literally, bro, a lot of people go to universities and colleges for that, and off of that, I could have literally got a decent job by showing my skills, and I could have been making like, okay, this amount of money, whatever.
Yeah.
All I said to myself, you dumbass.
Whoa.
All you did was you gave $15,000 to a school just so you can be an employee in another sector of the fucking corporate America. You're a dumbass. I could have used those $15,000 to start the business that I'm trying to start anyways.
Yeah.
Instead, I gave it to corporate America and all these freaking multi-millionaire banks. I gave it back to them. Here you go. Train my dumbass to go work for you in the future.
Yeah.
I'm an idiot. I shouldn't have done that. It was my mistake. But again, like all these kids that are, making this next step into moving into, the next step in this world, like really start thinking about it this way. There's so much information. There's so many podcasts out there to learn from people who've lived and experienced life. And I'm just telling you that don't feel like just because you didn't go to college, you're a failure. Just because, I didn't take the college route, I fucked up. Dude, there's so many avenues and so many other different ways of doing life. And it's just remember, if you go to college, you're not gonna get out of there being your own boss. You're gonna get out of there being an employee for somebody else. And Elon Musk says it all the time. Yeah. No. I have a bunch of smart people that went to Harvard and Stanford working for me. I don't want to work for you. I want people to work for me. That's where I'm at today in life for the hopeful near future. But it's different paths you can take, dude. And it's like, you want to be in debt for your whole life, but you have the dream of pursuing a career through university, go ahead and do it.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Like, if you want to be a doctor, you want to be one of these careers, and it's a passion that you have for whatever reason, then chase it. But if you don't have a clear path, fuck school. Don't do it.
And if you do have one of those, clear paths, this is what you want to do, make sure you finish. Like, make sure you finish. That's important too. It's gonna get tough, and it's gonna go hard.
Don't feel like a failure.
But at the end of the day, it's like, look, you've invested so much already.
Yeah.
Finish. No, I'm saying like when it's
but it's hard.
When it's no, I'm not saying it's easy. It's like, of course, dude, it's not gonna be easy. It's gonna be hard, but you're doing something that it's like for a field that it's still gonna exist 20 years from now. Mm-hmm. It's like, dude,
that's the other shit that you're saying right now, though, too, bro. With AI, it's like, is my job gonna be around?
That's why you gotta really think about what people are going into college for. What do they want to study for? Because it's like you said, that first year or whatever, it's like you're taking your basic education classes, and it's like you gotta figure out, this is what I want to do. You go in there and you talk to your counselor. Hey, this is what I want to do. So set me up with the classes that I need to get there as quickly as possible with no bullshit.
Yeah, because they intertwine though.
Exactly. Yeah. So you still gotta take them, but on top of that,
you can already start working on your career
a semester or two more than what you should be. So that's why I'm saying, it's like, if you know what you want to do and you got to figure it out, cool, go for it. But if you're not sure, there's different avenues. You don't have to go to
But
college.
honestly, fool, if you have rich ass parents, and if I would have had rich ass, wealthy ass parents, best believe I would have taken advantage of the college shit, and I would have gone to some fucking private school, where they party like Stifler, American Pie shit. I would have done it,
dude. Well, fucking.
But we're not that fucking rich, so.
Arizona State.
Hell yeah.
Is known as a party.
Best believe I would have found a way to get there myself.
One of the best ones.
Yeah,
but it goes back to, you don't have to go to college. Dude, I know we've been talking about kinesiology people and shit, but if you know
that
what
shit
you
was
gotta,
a joke, bro.
If you know what you gotta do, like, you don't have to go to a 4-year university.
What was the other fucking degree? There was another degree people were getting, que bien mama huevos. ¿Cómo se llama?
No, era medical assistants, the short-term careers.
No, but they would go to college and they were like, oh, I'm going for Ken. And then there was another one.
I don't know. But I know back in the
like
a couple years back,
was it psych or the history fools?
No, man.
Dick.
Oh my god! I was like, what the fuck?
And you're a substitute teacher with a history degree.
Turns out the whole history isn't a lie. I'm like, Jesus Christ! Oh my god!
Anyway, but look, what I'm trying to say is that, like, hey, even like we were talking about, photography. It's like there's classes for photography. Hey, there's some people that just have an eye for it. If you have the eye for it, you don't have to go to school.
Yeah.
You know the angles, the lighting, whatever. Easy as shit, right? For workouts and shit like that.
Yeah.
People have figured out their own shit to do work. They're personal trainers that, do you think they went to school for shit like that? It's like they probably figured out their own workouts. They build up their body the way they do
like
it.
Brad Martin, dude. He's got his own. Bradley Martin. Yeah. Dude, he's got his own fucking gym, his own clothing line. The guy he had a hard childhood growing up. But
I think some of those people that are successful, dude, become like that to that point because they have other characteristics in their person that help them. For example, you mentioned Bradley Martin. You got to have leadership skills. You have to have. You can't lack in certain areas. So I think sometimes people, they will hide behind the books because they're a bit timid to take that step of what we're talking about, right? That guy specifically, or other people as well. And I think that's a pretty valid point, to be honest with you, because I really do think people hide behind books at times, dude.
No,
I
agree.
Because they lack in those other areas and stuff. I mean, even take this podcast for example. I mean, you have to have we had to have had the first of all the stupid conversation we had to start it. But then
you had to start somewhere.
Exactly.
You got to start somewhere.
Yeah, but then you take the step, and it's even for somebody that wants to start a podcast, because I know we have people that I'm pretty sure they like it and they probably wish to start one. Go for it, dude. Try it, put it out there, and then see what the fuck happens, and that's it.
And that's the thing that you just gotta say fuck it and go for it.
Yeah.
You know, and that's something that as kids you gotta tell them, give them the confidence to, hey, if you want to do something, go for it. You know, my brothers,
I wanted to be I forgot. I just thought about this, listening to all this stuff that you guys are saying. Quería ser locutor, remember? How do you say it? A commentator. A commentator.
Pundit.
A pundit.
No, not commentator.
Hey, relax. Jamie Carragher. Gary Neville. Yeah, no, I wanted to be a commentator, dude, because I think I used to fuck
you
around
found
with
that spark.
But I found out, I'm going to get to why I didn't even pursue it at all, because
He was good, though.
I found out you had to go to school, dude.
What the fuck?
Yeah, you have to go to school for that, dude. I can't just show up to your favorite place, Univision, and say, I'm a commentator.
Fuck them.
Can I stand next to Pablo Ramirez and shit? I don't even know if he's there anymore. I don't know.
He probably works in the background.
No, whatever. The point is that I found out, you need school. You need schooling for that shit. And this was obviously years ago. Nah, the moment I found that out, I was like...
Dude, but then again, you think Pablo Ramirez went to school for that?
Do you know, I to tell you the truth, I think back in the day it was more, you had the voice, you knew how to narrate, commentate. You got
El Perro Bermúdez, güey? No.
Ese, güey. Zambombazo.
¡Qué pendejo!
¿Dónde las arañas?
You know what I'm talking about?
¿Calusha? Pinche Calusha.
Cállense a la
¡Qué pendejo!
Yeah, but I had the drive to do certain things like that, but I ran away from it. The moment they told me school, because you have to go to school for
exactly what he just said, think about that. That's the perfect story, because let's say he sat there right now. I asked him, what would you want to study? And he was like, nothing, right? Cool. Yeah. Cool. Obviously now he's in a different age. Okay. But imagine you had the mentality you have today, the maturity, the strength, and the confidence, then about becoming a commentator, and you pursued it. You think you wouldn't have been a better commentator than that fucking clown? What's his name? The one that's on Univision first? The one, that chaparrito?
Oh, I know who you're talking about.
The one that talks a lot of stupid shit?
Yeah,
dude.
I don't know what his name is.
It's
like, you think you wouldn't have been better than him? The answer is we don't know, because you didn't get there. But the point is, you could have challenged that position, and a lot of it comes, bro. And I'm sorry to I'm gonna let you say your thing, but a lot of it comes is the confidence your parents would give you, which is what you guys are doing and what you guys are talking about earlier. That confidence you give your children is the one that lets your children say, "I want to be a fucking commentator. I'm gonna go chase that shit and I'm gonna go get it." For us, it wasn't that way.
The only confidence I got out of doing that was because you used to tell me, commentate the FIFA games.
No, and we would
That's where my confidence was. No, I'm serious. I would copy, though. I would copy some of these other people. But
yeah, you got to take examples from somewhere. And then you make it into your own, fool.
Yeah.
But again, it goes back to
even a voice actor. I could have been a voice actor for a cartoon or something like that. So
you still fucking can. What's stopping
you? Let me see. Let's give him a test. Give me a sexy voice. Oh, there he did it. He did a little moan.
Yeah. He said, "Ay, Miguel."
No, but but do you see how important that is? Way like the confidence you guys give your children.
That didn't happen to us. That's what he said. That it's true. Where it's like for us, it was just go to school, keep going to school.
But
as long as you keep going to school,
you're
gonna get an education, and with the education, you're gonna get a good paying job. That's all our parents knew. Why? Because our parents didn't know much. A lot of our parents' education was elementary to middle school at most.
Maybe middle school.
Yeah, maybe.
And again, they didn't dig into what we like, dude.
Hey, wait.
I think that's gonna be key to raise these kids.
They kind of did, but not entirely. You guys like soccer? We're gonna sign you up to go play soccer, and that's it. Waste your energy. Go play on the weekends. We'll take you.
But even that dream gets shattered real quick in the United States.
Because they saw it as our hobby.
No, I'm talking about that dream. Even that dream gets shattered. I know it's off topic, but
it's actually on the topic,
dude. That dream gets shattered real quick, dude. Because here in the United States, dude, it's all about fucking money. You want your kid to play top level, top club, top this, top that.
Pay pay to play.
Yeah, pay to play, exactly.
Pay to play.
And
that's
then,
why the U.S. doesn't have the best of the best, because they get the best of the best that pay to play. Yeah. That's it. So they get that, those players. But you don't think there's other players out there, soccer players or whatever, that are better than what they got? Of course. But guess what? The parents don't have the money to send them to these camps.
That was my next point. That was my next point. So I had
you think your parents would have sent you to Germany at the age of 15, 16?
No, they couldn't.
Okay,
no, exactly. There's no way. And then like in those tournaments that we used to go to, dude, there was times that scouts or whatever, they would come close to our parents, to my parent, to my dad or whatever, or to a couple other players in my team. And then, but dude, the moment they start talking about, they're gonna this and that, and then the financial situation, you're just like,
wouldn't it be fucking great if they came over and they're all like, hey, we're like, we want to invest in your kid, like, well, we don't have to pay anything. The only thing is they gotta be here. That would be fucking great, right?
Yeah.
But that's not the case, because it's like, your kid is this and that. He's great. He fits with us. But then it's gonna, how much is it? Our parents. What's the first question for our parents for something like that always happens? How much is it gonna cost? That's always our first fucking question. How much is it gonna cost? Yeah. Well, there's this and that, and that's where you lose our parents, and it's like, it's too much money. We barely had enough to bring them to the tournament.
Hey, güey, eso sí.
Pero our parents did what they could with what they were able to do.
Yeah.
They know that we like that. They took us. They were there. They knew sometimes they had to spend a whole day at the park because there was a tournament. And it is what it is. And and I'm grateful for that. But yes, they don't know what we know now, where it's like, take it to the extent. Find an academy. Find a travel ball team. Find a blah blah. This more exposure.
American system is fucking more retarded. Exposure.
But yes, I'm telling you, the whole
as far as a lot of
the whole pay to play.
I was talking about that.
The whole pay to play for soccer, it's retarded. I agree.
Yeah. That's why, but that's why I mentioned that, because you're saying, because I told you, like, that's where our parents didn't dig deep in to see what the fuck interests Ricardo, what the fuck interests Brian or you, or you know what I mean. And it's like,
but again, I think because they were busy as shit working.
But
they had. I mean,
I'm busy as shit working too, and this is where I tell you, this is where the drive comes in, that you want to.
But we're different way.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not shitting on our parents. I'm saying this is where you want to do it different as a fucking parent.
We're seeing past.
We saw that
what they were seeing.
Well, because the thing is that, like, since we were now raised here, you see more paths, right? Like, now we understand more paths that there is out here, and like for them, dude, they just got here to a new country. They don't know. Vámonos. Well, no, to them it was literally go to school, go to fucking college.
Hey, güey, levanta esa madre, güey.
Quítensela.
Hey, güey, levanta esa madre, güey.
Epa.
Pinche vato.
No, pero sí está. I guess the way the system is, even going to college, like the whole thing that you can die
in debt. Oh, I thought you were.
Yeah, in debt. Like with student loans, they don't go away. And I just think it's difficult way, because like you think about it, as an 18-year-old, 19-year-old way, you don't know what the fuck you want to do with your life.
You think that was a drive though? Why some of these what is it called, entrepreneurs? Yeah. Some of these people some of these young guys, young girls, whatever, they became entrepreneurs for that reason. I think they looked at it like student loans, debt for life. You know what? This is something I can do, and I can figure out on my own and do it in the fucking, under the table. I can do it. I don't know if I said that right, under the table, but you know what I mean? Somewhere without having to do it through a like company that requires the college this, college that, the degree in this case. You know what I mean? So I think that's why I believe that's why there's been and it makes sense, an increase in entrepreneurship. Yeah, in people just trying to start their own businesses, because that didn't happen before, dude. I don't remember. I mean, unless I'm wrong, but I don't remember, man. I don't remember seeing so many people starting their own businesses how it is now.
Yeah.
Now you got people doing those candies, those little round peach ones, and the spaghetti ones, and they
the ones with tajin and chile. And
dude, and they sell them. And you know what I mean? So you see all those kind of things now.
Perfect example in high school.
The Rice
Krispie guy.
He was the shit. He was
Krispie
that's the first one. That was the example of everyone.
They say
how
he
much
made a
shit will
million.
we
They say
talk-
he made $1 million.
How much shit will we talk about that dude? Yeah. But yeah, when we would see him,
He looked like a Vietnam
he
vet,
looked like
huh?
a fucking
Rice Krispie guy.
Vietnam veteran at the age of what?
Tell about
20,
that Rice
21?
Krispie guy.
Dude, este güey.
I don't know what year he graduated, by the way. But
I don't know either, but they.
No.
No.
Fuck no. He was older, fool.
He was older than us, fool.
like 2-3 years, I think.
I don't know, but.
You'd see him around because that food kept selling.
I'm gonna tell you this. When
He
we were in
upgraded
high
to
school,
M&M's and Snickers.
when we were in high school already, that fool was already outside, like, selling his Rice Krispies. I remember we would walk home, yeah, so we know los topábamos.
So he made his Facebook on that shit.
Oh, yeah?
That's where I saw it.
The Rice Krispie guy. So it was this guy
One of
that
them.
He literally...
he looked
took
like
the
a
name.
hippie, but at the same time...
Beard, hair up to his fucking shoulders.
And he was known as the Rice Krispie guy because he'd walk around with a box of Rice Krispies and he sold it. And the legend says he made $1 million off of Rice Krispies.
That's crazy.
I don't know how true it is, but
He walked around with those, like, Costco boxes of Rice Krispie and shit.
so I think that like, I wonder what the hell he's up to now.
No.
He's probably fucking.
I'm telling you,
there
he
you go.
upgraded to M&M's and Snickers.
No, mames.
So my you know my
kidding,
real estate agent, his name's Rafa. He has money, right? Of
Yeah.
course, he looks like he's wealthy. He put his kid to sell chocolate bars because I guess his kid wanted to buy something. I don't know what he wanted to buy. I can't remember. He talked about a story on Instagram. He's talking about how his kid wanted to buy something, and he said, "I can buy it for him."
Yeah.
Like let's say it was a PS5. He said, "I can go buy it for him right now." But what lesson am I teaching my kid?
No, you're just handing him
And
everything
he goes,
he's asking for.
so I told him, we're going to go to Costco. And I don't know what the situation is, but he went somewhere, bought him like candy or something, or bought him something for him to resell. And this guy goes to like the soccer field. This kid lo trae vendiendo the chocolates. And that was embarrassing in a way for us growing up. Like, what the fuck are they doing? Like, selling
Think
that
about
shit,
it, fool.
candy. Remember that?
What would they tell us for the soccer uniforms?
Yeah.
Here, sell Rice
sell
Krispies or
Rice
sell the box of fucking M&M's or whatever chocolate. ¿Qué hacíamos, güey? Let's be honest. Half of us, we wouldn't sell that shit.
So his experience.
Nos los tragábamos.
ya tu dad los pagaba a ti.
No,
Ya
mames.
los paga. Here's the $40 that you needed for the box.
Be like, "Pa,
It's
I'm
experiences
chilling."
like that, dude. Rounding it all up right there. It's experiences like that. I think that have increased in now in people that they look at college, they look at that, and then they look at I can do this just as much as that guy with that degree can do it, and they take that leap of faith. They take that jump, which is cool. You know, and I think that's why there's been an increase in a lot of mom and pop shop businesses. You see them on Instagram and all sorts of stuff.
Think about it, fool. Shit that you were able to do at home. Like me and my sister for a minute, like in our neighborhood when I used to live in Montebello, we was out tostilocos to the kids.
Serio?
Near us. Yeah.
Oh,
we-
shit.
But
No
we were
mames,
we
yeah?
were doing with Doritos. Oh, we were fucking fire.
You really
that.
would?
Yeah,
Yeah.
in a Ziploc bag. I
Oh,
forgot how
shit.
much we were selling for, but we would sell. We would make them and everything. And
there.
los hacíamos,
A
güey.
round of applause.
But it's one of those where it's like...
Brian se chingaba los chocolates y le decía, hey, Dad, the world's finest chocolate. I fucked it up. What's up?
No, wait, that's what I'm telling you.
Brian,
we're-
remember the Rice Krispies, we? We would eat those shits,
Yeah.
Hey,
huh?
I would eat them
Would
too.
be-
If anything, I would sell to my family y lo que me quedaba me lo chingaba yo, güey.
Hay que lo pagar al papá.
O si no, ibas
Sí, güey.
a la escuela y te lo chingaban ahí en la feria.
Ay, sí, güey. No mames, güey. No, bro. What I was saying, I don't know if you guys remember, there was like a student, one or two, that would sell chips con limón y chile, güey, off their backpack. I don't know if you remember.
That's nasty.
Was that the same chick that would sell the candy?
Probably.
The Mexican candy? Yeah, because
Maybe.
her parents would go to TJ a lot. Y
Maybe,
traía un
güey.
chingo de dulces y los vendía, güey.
¿Te acuerdas? Because you know how
That's
everybody
fucking-
at the time, fucking hot Cheetos or Doritos with limón y chile, te los preparaba, güey, and she would sell them to
Have you
in
seen
school.
Have you seen the documentary?
Think about it.
Have you seen the movie of the hot Cheetos?
No, I haven't. I've been wanting
You
to
have to
but I
watch it,
haven't
way.
seen it, yeah.
That kid, he started selling breakfast burritos or burritos que le hacía su mamá en la casa, y así se la llevó el güey, being like a little, entrepreneur about.
Think about
burritos.
it, güey. If you think they were bomb and
He didn't
hey,
become I'm not want to kill the story for you, but basically, like, at first, like, people would laugh at him about the burritos que llevaba, like this Mexican with the burritos and shit. What is that? Ew, you know. Then later on, people tried it, and then he started selling them there. But that's not how he became the hot Cheeto guy. But yeah, no, that's how. I think that's a good lesson. Like that one thing I was telling you about this guy Rafa, that, you know, he says, I can give everything to my kids. I could buy it for them. Yeah. But how about I make them work for it? Because I already have it made. I already have the money. I worked my ass to get here. I went from being, I think he was like one of those banker dudes at the bank and shit. Like he would help you with your accounts on Wells Fargo. Yeah. And now he's like one of the more successful real estates in Arizona. And he said, yeah, I could fucking give my kid this. I could give him that. But how about I make him work for it? Que pierda la vergüenza de vender. Porque sí, I just experienced that recently about like, trying to sell something to someone was really hard for me because I had never done it personally.
Well, you're new to it,
and he's doing it.
And you start putting your people skills to it.
And that's where it comes, though. That's where I've said that. That's where I mentioned that you got to have more than just the whole drive of wanting to do like that selling thing.
You have
to have more. That's where your personality comes in order to be able to take it to another step. You ask, what is that Rice Krispie guy from Montebello doing? Who knows, right? I hope he had the. What was I gonna say? The skills, the personal skills to take it to another level. Or that girl that you were talking about, what did you say, hot Cheetos or selling?
She used to sell it.
Or you said that, yeah. You know, and if they lacked of that kind of leadership and that kind of stuff, those kind of personality traits, then they did really nothing after all at the end of the day. But
you also
that's where they hide behind the books because they don't have that, and then so they'll go to the college and they'll go straight to there.
The guidance. That's how I view it. Kind of helps.
I mean, I could be wrong. I look at it like that. That's the way.
No, you're right. You're right, because if you don't have the mentality or the skills that are needed to take you to the next level or whatever the case may be, then you're gonna stuck being there. And where are you really gonna go? Yeah, you probably made a couple bucks. That's all. That's
about
right?
it. Yeah.
It's like also if you don't have that, but you have the right, person guiding you. Yeah. That can help you get out of there.
So are you saying college is a no-go, or is a no-go to a certain extent, or what is your stance on it?
No, it's not. To me, it's not even a college thing. It's more of a find what you like,
right,
and find a way to make money out of it. Because at 18 years old, 19 years old, you don't know what the fuck you're going to do with your life. And honestly, even me right now at my age, at 30, so this is for all my young listeners. Yeah. Even at 30 years old, let's say I'm doing okay. I'm able to live, and I think we are all doing okay. But even I can speak for myself, I don't know what my next 10 years are going to look like.
Yep.
And I'm sure, I have a feeling that it's not going to look like what it looks like now.
Yeah.
And so what I'm trying to say here is, like, for like our young listeners, I'm not going to sit here and say, no, don't go to college. Yeah, like, no. if you have a path that like, let's say you want to be a doctor, like, you have to, honestly, my thing is, obviously, I don't know what these public schools are not. I don't know. They don't show you, like, okay, this is what this career is. This is what this career is. Kind of like the college. If you're going to take the college path, like, hopefully you'll find, you need
to find that counselor that's going to actually want
I'm not going to link. Yeah, I'm not going to put length on that. I'm just going to say is, like, try to find what your passion is. I don't care what it is. If it's music, if it's drawing, if it's this, if it's that. There's so many avenues to make money. Yeah. But, for some people, it ain't even about the money. It's about just doing your passion, and everything else falls. Yeah. But for me personally, it's just, in my opinion, I just think college prepares you to be an employee. Mm-hmm. And if that's what you want to do, there's nothing wrong with it. But that's also not for everyone.
Yeah. I just think right now we're at a different point where there's many different avenues. College is not the main pipeline
anymore.
There's at this time right now, and not only besides that, it's like the debt that you also are stuck with even after you graduate. Even dude, I worked in a law firm, and a lot of those lawyers were like, they had a job with a law firm, but the debt that they had was just like, and you'll pay that off in maybe a few years or whatever, but you have a debt that you're stuck with.
You know what pisses me off though? It's at 18 years old, you can go to the fucking army, or we can give you a loan to go to school, right? Mm-hmm. Oh, but you can't give me a business loan. Oh, but you can't give me a loan to a house.
No.
Why can't you give me that?
There's no credit history. I can get there's nothing to show for.
Motherfucker.
Yeah, I know. It's
So you could tell me, I could go kill someone in the Middle East. Mm-hmm. Here's a rifle. And I don't think it's a wrong thing. But at 18 years old, boom, sign up for 4 years. Boom, you go overseas and you got to go fight a invisible war.
Yeah.
But if I ask you, give me a loan, a business loan, so I could start a business, you can't give it to me because I don't got credit. I don't have enough credit to show for. Yeah. I haven't been in enough debt and I haven't paid enough for you to give me money to start a business or to buy a house. No, sorry. But you can go to school.
Exactly.
And
that's how it starts.
Here's a loan. The fuck?
With no job. How are you going to pay that loan?
Yeah, and with no job. Oh, you don't have to pay until like, what the fuck are you talking about, you joke?
Yeah, I think that's called control.
That's why way bullshit aside, it's like
trying to keep you tamed.
To the people that have it figured out and at the age of 22, 23, 24, even 25, they're set. They've got their dream job. They've got their dream career or whatever the case may be. Whatever it is that they wanted to do, they did it at that age. They figured it out at an early age, and I give them props too because it's like it is what it is. Because it's not easy. It takes a lot to be there because, like you said, being at the age of 30, it's like, okay, this doesn't necessarily mean just because we're doing okay that we're fine, we're settled with that. No, we want more. We want something better. So our next 10 years are not gonna look like our last 5 years. That's for sure. We want to work less and make more,
especially us who just got out of that party phase, dude.
Exactly. So that at the end of the day, just because we're 30 doesn't mean you guys are good. What you mean we're good? No. Like, I want to be fucking great, not now, but like tomorrow, like 31.
And you have enough experience in your buckle to be able to talk in a way you couldn't talk.
That scared me for a little bit. I thought you said you gotta have experience on your butthole. You said that shit. Yes,
like you were going that way. I was like, whoa.
Rewind this shit, guys.
What I say?
Rewind this shit. Tell me it doesn't sound like.
And I was like,
you have enough experience in your butt?
In your butthole.
But
I
you
said butthole.
I was like,
hilarious.
I have to call it out.
Miguel. What the fuck? Well, you have enough experience in your butthole now to know that.
That is something, though, that can help you.
That could be your hobby on the side.
OnlyFans is another avenue.
It's getting a little difficult, buddy.
This job's getting a little difficult, buddy.
Oh, shit. Oh, no.
Oh, man.
Oh, no. Chingada.
Yeah. What?
give us a. It's getting a little difficult, buddy.
It's getting a little difficult, buddy. Well, we'll leave it with that, man. I mean, I think anyone listening, I think if depending your age range, of course, you guys have probably lived one version or another of it, and for all our young fans, I'm sure you guys have a lot of influencers that you see the career path they took. Guarantee it wasn't easy, and you see them struggling, but they have some form of success, and even success doesn't necessarily mean money sometimes too, because some of these rich guys and they have a lot of popularity and a lot of money, they're pretty miserable, like FusiTube and Vitali, those two guys. Yeah, those guys I mean, they were like the pioneers of YouTube, and they look miserable as shit. I'm a lot happier than that, I'll tell you that much, and I'm broke.
and then you know what? That tends to be also like just financials doesn't necessarily have to measure your form of like happiness.
Yeah, it really does.
Anyway, we can be living check to check, but we're probably happier than them, and they don't have to worry about check to check type of shit, And it is what it is. But obviously, it's like for them, you take somebody like that has, you know, their financial set, and they're like, oh, we want to start, you know, a podcast. Oh, it's a lot easier for them. Then they probably have more resources than we do. But at the end of the day, we're here. We're doing, you know, taking time out of our days to fucking get together and talk about shit like this. That it's not shit, right? Topics, important topics that people can relate to, that we can, from experience, talk about. And
because we're the people with the boots on the ground here, bro.
Exactly.
We're not
the front line.
Fucking fairy tale that don't exist, you know.
Yes, sir.
We're the ones fucking.
We're gonna tell you how it really is. We're not gonna sugarcoat it. We're not gonna give you bullshit
Jose
about
al grano, pues.
Al grano, papa.
And that is another
Al grano, papa.
Al grano podcast. Here we go. Thanks for the support, guys. Go on Instagram. You already know. Shit on us, bro. We're waiting for it. All right. Peace.
Peace.